prescription for the Adderall. It's you know, pharmaceutical kind of lower, you know, less violent cousin. Yeah, no, I'm being honest with you. You said it, yeah, so whatever, that's what it is, but I went fast again there on you. No, I'm just being honest, Jay. I'm an open book. So, stand by for the net. Good to hear you there, buddy. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow at the AmFest. NAWWR. I'm hearing November Oscar 5 Golf on Chalk Mountain. Anybody else have a Simplex copy on him from Minden, Louisiana? Jay, make a quick call. The November Oscar 5 Golf is his call sign. Let him know we're listening to him.
November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta. If the frequency's clear, we'll start the net. Okay, good evening, everybody. This is November 5 Foxtrot Papa Delta. Name is Wayne, and we're in Peaster, Texas. And for all those people that don't know where Peaster is, I can't imagine, but we're about 12, 14 miles northwest of Weatherford. Anyway, this is a directed net, and I'm going to be the net control this evening, and I appreciate having the opportunity. And certainly appreciate all of y'all getting excited and getting ready to check into the net. So we'll make a couple of quick announcements, and then we'll get the party started. So first of all, we do have a simulcast frequency 444.925, listen in only. And I checked earlier, the 145.310 machine I don't think is operational, but Chalk Mountain seems to be working fine. So you might want to listen to that repeater in the event that you're in some of the outlying areas and can't hear myself, or kind of give you a better idea who's participating outside of your normal coverage area. We have NetLogger that is a free download, and it's a great tool to kind of watch to see who is checked in, what kind of radio that they're running, and some of the information about their station setup, and specifically what county they're in and what their name is. So that's kind of neat. We also have a Facebook group page, and invite everybody to participate in that. Some interesting posts there from time to time, and like for you to join if you haven't already done so. During the net, we have some designated relay stations that we normally call on for some of the outlying areas that we can't cover directly, and that turns out to be a big help. However, if there's anyone that can hear a station that obviously I'm not able to copy, jump right in, and so we'll see if you can't pick up their call sign and specifically where they're located, county, and so on. Okay, let's see, I don't think I mentioned the live stream that KE5NGM provides, but that's another something that will give you an opportunity to kind of monitor what's going on almost live, and it gives you a chance to look at it even after the net, see maybe how your signal was received by Trey, and how some of the other stations chalk up to that. At any rate, I guess at this time, we're going to start the net, and the way that we normally do that is we look for first-time check-ins, newly upgraded or newly licensed stations that might want to get ahead of the line and check in first. And I want to remind everybody, please do this check-in slowly, phonetically. I think there was one individual that checked in 1 week that was really, really, really slow. And yeah, I do appreciate that. It gives me time to get a breather and get the ink flowing in my ink pen again. So I try to keep track of all of it, write all the calls down. But fortunately, we do have some good folks out there that help us out. I think this evening it's Tiffany, K5NXR. Sure do appreciate that, Tiffany, and it's always good to have a helping hand. So at this time, let's see if we have any first-time check-ins, newly licensed operators, or recent upgrades. Come now, and I'll write your call down. Is that you've recently upgraded to extra? Is that rumor correct?
Yeah, they upgraded the call sign on the 12th, and I had to contact the gentleman that was in charge of the test to find out when it would be legal. He said if it's on the ARRL post, you're clear to operate.
All right. Well, congratulations, and glad to have you in the ranks of the extra. And I know that's quite an accomplishment, and do appreciate all the effort you put forth. Do we have any other newly licensed upgrades or first-time check-ins?
Wayne, I got a relay.
Okay, Romy, you got a great signal this evening here into Peaster. Go ahead with your relay.
Yankee Foxtrot Mobile, come back, please, sir.
Yes, sir. Go ahead. Thanks for picking us up. We're fixing to step out. Actually, I can give you a preview. That'll be Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Fox, and November 5, November Alpha Romeo, and we're mobile in Louisville.
Well, I assume you're going to spend the night in Louisville because you're going to the Ham Fest tomorrow. So I hope to see you there tomorrow, and have a good night there. And Wayne, and thanks for checking into the net there. We got you, Wayne. I got 2 of them for you when you're ready, sir.
Okay, I think I copied one of them partially, but let me make sure. Go ahead and give me those phonetically, if you would, Romy.
Yes, sir. Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Foxtrot is the first. Kilo Echo 5, Yankee Foxtrot. And the second one is going to be November 5, November Alpha Romeo. November 5, November Alpha Romeo. And they are mobile, checking into the motel here, I'm assuming for the Ham Fest tomorrow. Back to net control, N8WWR. Okay, super fantastic, Romy. I appreciate that. I've got Kilo Echo 5 Yankee Fox, who is displaced from Sweetwater this evening. And he was breaking the squelch, and I could hear a word every once in a while, but not much else. And, of course, November 5, November Alpha Romeo. Appreciate y'all checking in this evening. So are there any other first-time check-ins, newly licensed operators? If so, come now.
Okay, I heard a Kilo Delta, I think, but I missed the rest of it. Do I have a relay? Okay, that's Kilo Delta 5 Kilo Quebec Romeo. Is that correct? Well, Jimmy, you got a great signal here into Peaster this evening, so your radio's doing a great job. So, like, this is first time check-in, I'm assuming. Okay, so Jimmy, your beam is up 70 foot, is that right? I've got a DTMF tone, so come back again one more time, Jimmy. Okay, well, I'll pass that along. I'm sure that Tiffany probably copied that as well, but if not, you've got a TM731A at 70 feet, beam at 70 feet, so... Welcome to the group, Jimmy. Glad you checked in this evening, and hope you'll do that each week. I'd like to have you to add to the count of the station. All right, do we have any others that are first time or newly licensed? Okay, so the normal rotation, we'll start with Parker County, and then we'll head out to the west a little bit and circle around counterclockwise to anybody with beams that want to kind of join in and try to monitor and rotate the beams and to hear the stations that are trying to check in. So Parker County, it's your turn. Come now.
Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo.
KC5, SLQ Mobile, Weatherford. Kilo India 5, Hotel X-Ray Kilo, Portable, Parker County.
Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra.
Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. Bob.
K5, Delta, Charlie.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot Zulu Echo.
Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo.
Okay, hold it level. Let me run that list before we get any more in here. Okay, naturally I copied Walt, always a booming signal in here. Whiskey 5, Bravo, November, Kilo. Kilo, Charlie 5, Sierra, Lima, Quebec, Mobile. Good copy here in the Feaster. And Kilo, India 5, Hotel, X-Ray, Kilo. Fantastic signal here in the portable. Let's see, I think that's Keith. I think I was eavesdropping a little bit earlier, and you must be a good location there, Keith. Also got Kilo, I think I wrote down, Kilo Golf 5, November, Quebec, Sierra. Audio a little bit weak, but good strong carrier. Kilo Golf 5, Sierra, Quebec, Juliet. Kilo 5, Delta, Charlie. That's got to be Dwayne up there in the big city of Springtown. And we got Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Zulu Echo, and of course Tiffany, Kilo India 5, November X-Ray Romeo. Any others for Parker County?
Kilo Foxtrot 5, Victor, Sierra, Papa. Kilo Golf 5, Papa Mike, Romeo.
Okay, I've got the ringleader in here tonight. I've got to be very careful and make sure I dot all my I's and cross all the T's. Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa. And let's see, Kilo 5 Bravo Golf. And I sure do appreciate those emails I get from you on Saturday morning. And glad that you checked in this evening. Kilo Golf 5 Papa Mike Romeo. Okay, any other Parker County? Okay, any other relays that might have heard somebody wanting to check in from Parker?
I just heard November Golf Oscar 5 in Louisiana.
Okay, I did hear somebody else in there that I could not copy. Do I have any relays?
Yeah, Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. I just heard the Louisiana station, November Oscar 5, November Oscar 5 Golf. I just heard him.
Okay, well, I will log that as being a confirmation. I appreciate you getting in there and picking him up. I guess you did copy him direct, is that correct?
Yep, I did hear him direct. I heard him, he comes in and goes, but I heard him.
Okay, that counts as a good one. So we've got November Oscar 5 Golf and Kilo 5 Whiskey X-Ray Yankee. Appreciate you relaying that station in. It's awful good to have a DX station. I guess you call that DX if it's out of state. Okay, so let's see. The next thing we're going to go to is we're going to swing her over to the county of Palo Pinto. Anybody in Palo Pinto this evening?
Net control. I think Van Zandt County copied him also.
Okay, roger, roger. Appreciate it. Okay, Palo Pinto, come now.
Kilo India 5.
We heard you, sir. We heard you. We got you.
Okay, I got Kilo India 5 Tango Golf India. Any other Palo Pinto takers? Okay, nothing heard. Well, let's swing up a little bit to the north side and pick up Young County. Let's see if anybody's in Young County this evening. Well, welcome aboard, Jerry. Appreciate you checking in this week. Did you bring anybody else to the group today? All right, well, you're going to have to corral them in. Don't let them get away, Jerry. All right, let's go over to Stevens County and see if we pick anybody from Stevens, Shackelford. Let's try those two counties before we move around any further. Welcome, Andrew, Kilo Juliet 5 Delta Fox Victor. Good to have you this evening. Any other from Stevens or Shackelford? Okay, let's reach out a little bit further. I don't sure if anybody from Jones, Taylor, or Callahan, but and of course we'll include Nolan, but I think Mike has already checked in, so that's probably not going to be the others. But let's try the Jones, Taylor, and Callahan, and see if we get anybody in those counties. All right, nothing heard. Any relays? Okay, I'm going to have to rough it tonight since Mike is in Weatherford, but let's try Eastland. Let's try Eastland County. Any Eastland County check-ins come now? Okay, Cam, I copied you. Great signal here into to Peaster, Alpha India 5 Bravo uniform, and there was a Whiskey 5, but he was in and out. You want to try one more time? Okay, got it that time. Whiskey 5 Juliet Delta. Fantastic. Any other Eastland? All right, any relays for Eastland? All right, let's swing down and see if we have our Comanche participant on frequency this evening. Okay, I think that was Winston, but you're awful light. Try it one more time. All right, I'm glad that you yelled it out for me there, Winston. Copied you Q5 that time. Appreciate you checking in. All right, so I'm going to call out for Coleman and Brown. I don't have any high hopes of them copying me, but hopefully somebody can, or at least relay for those two counties. Coleman and Brown, come now. Wow, I'm impressed. I can copy you guys. Okay, I've got Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf, Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Hotel, and Alpha Golf 5 Yankee Quebec. All right, so any other stations around in that neck of the woods, come now. All right, so let me see if we can get any relays, or maybe have one of y'all reach out. Let's see. Let's try Kilo Juliet 5 Echo Romeo Golf. And unfortunately, let's see. That is looks like, according to our famous net logger here, it's Newland. So would you mind seeing if there's anybody else out there in your territory? Okay, Newland, I think I lost you. I heard you call, but then you faded away. So do I have any relays for anybody out in that part? All right, nothing heard. So I appreciate y'all checking in, and we're going to move her around now to ERAF. So ERAF County, it's your turn.
Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel.
Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar.
Okay, I've got Kilo Golf 5 Hotel Tango Hotel, and Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Papa Sierra, and Kilo Bravo 5 Alpha Kilo Oscar. Any others from ERAF? All Okay, nothing heard from ERAFT. Any relays for ERAFT? Okay, let's, I think maybe, Wiley, I think he may be on frequency. We'll give him a shot here here just a second, but let's move on over to Hood County and pick up Hood County before we see if we can get somebody to do some relay work. Kilo 5, Lima, Quebec.
K5, Echo, Sierra, Victor.
Kilo India 5, November, Yankee Bravo.
Kilo 5, Sierra, November. Okay, let me pick up these and then we'll check see if there are any others. I've got Kilo Golf 5 Romeo, Kilo X-Ray, Kilo 5 Lima, Quebec, Kilo 5 Echo Sierra Victor, Kilo India 5 November Yankee Bravo, and Kilo 5 Whiskey Sierra November. All right, do we have any others from Hood County? Okay, I've got Kilo Fox 5 Quebec Echo Zulu and a Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo, and I missed that last letter. Okay, very good. Copied the Q5 that time. Kilo India 5 Whiskey Echo Delta. All right, let's see any other Hood County before we move on. Okay, I'm going to have a relay on that one.
Relay.
Be the Kilo station in there, but you just faded out. You want to try it one more time?
I got Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Quebec Victor.
Okay, all right. Thank you, Tiffany. I appreciate you picking that one up. Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Quebec Victor. Okay, let's try for Somerville. Let's see if we can pick somebody up down in that part of the country.
Whiskey 5, Kilo, Bravo, Tango.
Oh, great signal. Whiskey 5 Kilo Bravo Tango. Any others? Okay, so I'm not sure. Wiley, are you around Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie?
Yes, I am here, patiently waiting.
Well, I was trying my best to get around to you. So if you'd make a few calls, I would just be indebted to you forever.
Relay, real quick.
Go ahead.
Hey, go ahead, Romy.
The Kilo Echo 5 Lima Zulu Echo. Was that correct? What's your QTH there? All right, QSL. Kilo Echo 5, appreciate you. The call sign is Kilo Echo 5 Lima Zulu Echo. Kilo Echo 5 Lima Zulu Echo. Randy and Carrollton. Sorry, back to you. Sorry, N8WWR.
Hey, Romy, Louisiana, heard you.
Appreciate you jumping in there and giving us that other call, because I did not copy them. Okay, Wally, I think it's your turn now, so go for it.
Roger, this is Whiskey Charlie 5, Whiskey Charlie, part of the North Central Texas Simplex net. Is there anyone in Bosque County that would like to check in? Roger, KD5HAE. Good evening, Tom. Anybody else? Well, nothing heard. Let's go around to the east. Hello, Hill County. Anyone in Hill County that would like to check in? Nothing heard from Hill County. Let's see if we can, conditions are kind of bad for me tonight to the east, but let's try Limestone, Freestone, and Anderson counties. Okay, I got KI5YIG, and could you hear the other station?
Relay.
Go ahead, relay.
Yeah, it's W5BSD in Van Zandt County.
Okay, very good. I copied the Whiskey 5, but I missed the last part of it, so I appreciate you jumping in there. All right, go ahead, Wiley.
Roger, thank you, because I couldn't hear him. He was just right at the noise. Okay, moving down to McLennan County. Anybody in McLennan County?
Alpha Delta Mike, this is Chuck.
Okay, I have KC5ADM and W5AWW. Anybody else? Nothing heard. We'll go down to Coryell County. Anybody in Coryell County like to check in? Maybe one of these days we'll have somebody from Coryell. How about Hamilton? Anyone in Hamilton County that'd like to check in? Nothing heard from Hamilton County. Do I need to repeat all those for you?
No, let me run them, and then you let me know if I missed one. But I think I got them all, Wiley. I got Kilo Delta 5 Hotel Alpha Echo, Kilo India 5 Yankee India Golf, Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta, Kilo Charlie 5 Alpha Delta Mike, and Whiskey 5 Alpha Whiskey Whiskey. Did I get all of them?
Yes, sir, you did. That completes the list.
All right, bless your heart. I appreciate it. All right, let's give her a shot over in Johnson County. Let's see if we can pick up anybody in Johnson from this location.
Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey.
That's a good station. Whiskey India 5, Mike Romeo Whiskey. Good signal into Peaster. Any other Johnson? Well, Mike, you couldn't round anybody else up, or did you ship them off over to Louisville? I don't think he's copied me real well. Okay, let's see. I think normally let me call on Tarrant County and then see if Trey is being there to help us out with some of the other farther west or farther east side of Tarrant, and then we'll let Romy take us over to even further east. So let's try Tarrant County. Any Tarrant County check-ins, please come now.
Whiskey Alpha 5, Uniform Sierra Yankee.
5 Charlie Quebec Hotel.
Kilo Juliet 5, Alpha Juliet Oscar.
November 8, Whiskey Romeo.
November 3, Delta Mike Echo.
Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike. Kilo Fox 5 Romeo Hotel India.
November 5, Tango X-Ray Lima.
Alpha Echo 5 Juliet Tango.
Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Lima Tango.
Okay, hold it there and let me pick these up because I think there's, in fact, I know there's one that I missed in there. Okay, I've got Whiskey Alpha 5 Uniform Sierra Yankee, Kilo India 5 Charlie Quebec Hotel, Kilo Juliet 5 Alpha Juliet Oscar, November 8 Whiskey Romeo. You've got that phonetic stuff down pat there, Romy. I'm proud of you. Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike, and then I copied Romeo Hotel, but that's about it. And I got November 5 Tango X-Ray Lima, Alpha Echo 5 Juliet, can't read my writing here, Juliet Tango, I think that's right. And then Kilo Juliet 5 Fox Lima Tango. So maybe if you don't mind, since you have got the hang of it, Romeo, who did I miss there? That Romeo Hotel, I think.
Did you copy Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo? Again, Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo?
I was too busy listening and forgot to check in. Kilo Echo 5 November Golf Mike also had N3DME in there and KF5RHI.
And throw in KI5FLE.
Okay, hold on, I'm getting confused. I'm confusing myself. Okay, so I've got, let's see, Kilo Juliet 5, Fox Lima Tango. I'm not sure, I may have called that out before. Of course, I've got Trey in it. Trey, I was beginning to wonder if you hadn't moved up to Louisville for the weekend. Kilo Echo 5, November Golf Mike, and thanks for Kilo India 5, Fox Lima Echo. I guess that was the KI5.
Did you get KB5 Romeo Mike?
I did not. Are you copying them?
Yeah, Roger. That's Les over in Arlington.
And there's one more.
Okay, Romy, who was the other one?
The last is booming in per usual. Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. It's Dewey over here in Euless. Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. N8WWR.
Fantastic. I appreciate it. I've got Kilo Bravo 5 Romeo Mike. Thanks for the relay. Kilo India 5 Uniform Whiskey Kilo. All right, so I think it's time for me to hand over the reins to, well, Trey hadn't been doing too much. Let's let Trey do a little bit of work and reach out to some of the other counties, like maybe Ellis and the far end of Tarrant, and then we'll get those logged in, and then we'll get Romy to dial us in for the Far East.
Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot India Mike.
Okay, I've got Kilo Juliet 5, Foxtrot India Mike.
Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima.
Okay, I've got Alpha India 5, Oscar Lima. Okay, Trey, do you want to pick it up and see if you can reach out some of those that I may not getting to?
Sure, let's start with Ellis County, see what we can do down there. This is KE5NGM assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Ellis County, come with your call.
Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie, and Romy. The Louisiana station said you were loud.
Kilo India 5, Yankee Victor India, JD in Maypearl.
All right, Gary, we got you, K5WXY, then I got JD, probably the clearest I've ever heard him, KI5, are you YIV, I believe?
Yankee Victor India.
YVI, had it reversed. I'll get it one of these days. And then I think there was one person down there. Gary, do you have a relay for anybody else?
I heard him, but I didn't copy the call.
I got him.
Who was the other station?
That's Jay in Collin County, Whiskey 5 Golf Mike, W5GM, NEWR.
Yeah, Collin County, Jay, hold on a second. Romeo will get you in just a few minutes. And then I'm going to see what I can do out points to the... Or I tell you what, Gary, you mind making a general call out east?
Okay, I'll get on the vertical. Kilo 5, Whiskey X-Ray Yankee, Waxahachie, looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas Simplex net out east and south and maybe northeast of the Metroplex.
Kilo India 5, Whiskey.
Okay, the Collin County station, we got you. Kilo India 5, Whiskey, Tango in Lancaster. Anybody else east, south, or maybe northeast of the Metroplex wanting to check into the North Texas Simplex net? Okay, Trey, I got the Lancaster station and the Collin County station checking in again.
All right, so let's see. We got Jay up there, W5GM, and then KI5 Whiskey Tango, the Lancaster station. Okay, well, I appreciate you trying, Gary, and you got two in there for us, and I'm going to turn it back over to net control.
Hold on, there was one more in there. Mesquite. Was there another station in there for Mesquite? Somebody was in there. All right, never mind, sorry. NEWR.
That's okay, Romy. I think it's your turn to take the stations out to the east side and help us out if you don't mind. So if you would, take her away, and we'll see if we can get you to pick up some more.
Relay.
Hold on, I think that was Wiley. Go ahead.
I think I heard AI5AI.
Okay, you got AI5AI. Is that a confirmation?
Yeah, Roger. Let me get with him. Go ahead, Don. Okay, he was asking if anybody else is hearing another signal on 444.925. He's hearing something when the repeater drops and is wondering if anybody else is hearing it.
Okay, so did we get a confirmation on the Alpha India 5, Alpha India Wiley?
Yeah, that is Don. He's at Meridian, and he's hearing a signal coming off the UHF link. When the repeater drops, he's hearing another signal. He's trying to figure out what it is.
Okay, so that was Don that was passing along that information.
Yes.
Okay, appreciate it. Thank you very much, Wiley. And so, Romy, if you don't mind, would you reach out to the east side of our coverage area and see if you'd pick up anybody?
And it would be my pleasure there, Wayne. And thank you. Gary, thank you for the kind words from Louisiana, Minden. I cannot hear him, unfortunately. I get out better than I can hear. Good evening. This is November 8, Whiskey Romeo. I will be assisting net control with the North Central Texas Simplex net. I'm looking for check-ins kind of, sort of east of DFW Airport, but not necessarily limited to. That would be like Dallas County, Collin County, Kaufman County, Rockwell County, maybe eastern Denton County, kind of, sort of. If you can hear me and kind of fit that criteria, please come now with your call sign phonetically. Also, give me your name and location, please. N8WWR.
November Charlie 5 Papa, Doug in Dallas.
Whiskey 5 Tango X-ray. Kilo 5 Yankee X-ray.
5 Papa Victor, Paul Grand Prairie. Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-ray Zulu, Cliff, McKinney, Texas, Collin County.
Wiley, did you want me to move to 5-2?
There's the brakes there, real quick. I know I missed at least one, maybe more. So here's who I got. And Paul, hey Paul, you moved. I started with Kilo Echo 5 Uniform Tango. Looks like Kilo Echo 5 Uniform Tango. That's Stewart, Northeast Denton County. Next is November Charlie 5 Papa, NC5P Doug in Dallas County. Next, Whiskey 5 Tango X-ray. Whiskey 5 Tango X-ray. That's Matt, my love field, Dallas County. Then there was a double. I got Kilo Foxtrot 5 Papa Victor. Kilo Foxtrot 5 Papa Victor. That's Paul. He's in Grand Prairie. That's, I believe, Dallas County. Possibly Terrence. And then we also got a little portion. We also got Cliff and McKinney. Reset. He is Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-ray Zulu. Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-ray Zulu. Was there anybody else in there that I missed? I'm sure there was.
Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel Robert Richardson. K5BY Extend County.
Okay, there was my double. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-ray. He's up there, Sanger kind of way-ish zip code. And then also Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel. That's Robert and Richardson. AA5AH. Both were kind of both regulars to the net. This is N8WWR. Is there anybody else kind of sort of east of the airport? Please come now.
Okay, the Mike Uniform Alpha, stand by.
All right, got one more. Jeff and McKinney, booming in here. Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-ray. Again, that's Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-ray. Jeff, and I should have asked Cliff this as well. I'm not on NetLogger. Are you, Jeff, are you new to the net there or no? Yes, sir. Okay. I appreciate you checking in. You have an excellent signal here to the west side of the airport, South Grapevine. So yeah, that's what I got, Wayne. If you want to read the list back to me, that's what I gathered up. NAWWR.
Okay, thank you so very, very much, Romy. I appreciate those phonetics. That really helps me out. I'm sure that Tiffany is a little bit sharper than I am, but sometimes, you know, there is a knife sharper in a drawer than me. At any rate, before I lose track, we had a November 0 Mike Uniform Alpha. Is that correct? Oh, yeah, perfect Q5 copy. No problem whatsoever here in Peaster, Texas. So that was November 0 Mike Uniform Alpha, and I think you've checked in before, and it certainly is good to have you check in this evening. So, yeah, being out of turn is not a problem at all. These DX stations, boy, we take them when we can, so definitely appreciate it. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead. I also believe I heard in amongst all of that, Kilo Bravo 5 Whiskey Bravo, or William Baker, however you want to call it. David, are you still there? Okay, I don't hear him now. Did anybody else catch David on the frequency a minute ago? Okay, we'll try a little bit later. I'm almost sure, but I'd like to have confirmation. Okay, Romy, I'm going to run the list, and you see if I've got them all, if you don't mind. I got Kilo Echo 5 Uniform Tango. I've got November C5 Papa. Whiskey 5 Tango X-Ray. Kilo Fox 5 Papa Victor. Seems like there ought to be another letter, but I think that's what you gave me. I got Kilo Echo 5 Victor X-Ray Zulu, Kilo 5 Bravo Yankee X-Ray, Alpha 5 Alpha Hotel, of course November 0 Mike Uniform Alpha, and Kilo Golf 7 Yankee Juliet X-Ray. Does that sound like I got them all?
And that is it, sir. You kind of fell off. I lost your RF signal, but I was able to hear you via tray. So that is, and yeah, Paul's call sign is correct. Kilo Foxtrot 5 Papa Victor there. That old advanced kind of deal. So, yeah, back to you, sir. Appreciate you. NAWWR.
Well, Romy, I appreciate you. Are you running more power tonight or what?
Yeah, I got a new toy in the mail, or by FedEx 2 days ago. One of those Bicos there. I'm doing about 550 now tonight, so.
Well, no wonder you're coming in so strong. Well, congratulations on the new toy. Everybody appreciates having a new toy from town now and then. So glad you're in there with a good, strong signal, and I do appreciate the phonetics, Romy. That does help. Okay, so. Now I'm getting a catch my breath here a little bit, but let's move up to Wise County. Who we got up in Wise County this evening?
Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango.
Whiskey Delta 5 Mike.
Okay, hold her right there. So, top, you got a good signal as always. Appreciate you being there. Kilo India 5 Lima Echo Tango. And then there was a double, and I got a whiskey and an Echo India, so it was kind of jumbled up. So, let me, I got two other stations that came through. Kilo India 5 Uniform X-Ray Foxtrot. Appreciate you being there, Gary. And there's David, Whiskey Delta 5 Mike. So who were the two stations that I missed at double? Okay, Whiskey Delta 5 Echo Echo India. And I think there was one more in there. Okay, guess not. So any other Wise County, come now. Okay, and before I give it to you, Top, let me check over in Jack County, because Stephen normally checks in, has a good signal here, so let me call on Jack County. Okay, Stephen, you're full scale on the meter. I mean, it can't go any further up, but your audio is way, way, way down. So I don't know if you're close to the mic or need more mic gain, but you are just booming in here RF-wise. So did you make a change to the station? Yeah. Well, the quality is just fine. It's just low audio comparison to the signal strength. I mean, it's just, you're pegging the meters. I've never heard you that loud before, but you're doing a good job RF-wise, but I think you're a little bit low on the audio. Anyway, just my take up on it. So, all right, so any other Jack County? Okay, I think, Tom, if I could solicit your assistance here, maybe you could pick up the rest of the counties to the north side.
Thanks, Wayne. Glad to do it. This is Kilo India 5, Lima Echo Tango, assisting net control for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net. Any other Wise County check-ins tonight? Looking for Wise County check-ins. Come now. Okay, nothing heard from Wise. I did hear Kilo Foxtrot 5, Foxtrot Charlie Tango on Chalk Mountain. Station standby. We'll get to you here in a minute. We're to be going north and west. How about any other Jack County or Young County stations? Come now. How about Wichita County, Archer County, or Clay County check-ins? Come now. KI5 LET, looking for check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net from Clay County or Monte County. Okay, we picked up Kilo India 5, Victor India Delta. Any other Clay, Montague, or Cook County check-ins? Come now. Okay, that was Ray and Bowie, Montague County. Still looking for check-ins from, how about Cook, Grayson, or Fannin County? Cook, Grayson, or Fannin County check-ins. Come now. Yeah, I'm just seeing propagation go that way. I heard the Stillwater, Oklahoma station pretty good. So any other Oklahoma check-ins tonight besides Stillwater? Please come now. Okay, and then I'll pop east. Denton, Collin, and Hunt County. Denton, Collin, Hunt County check-ins. Your turn.
November 5, Yankee Alpha India, Denton County.
November 5 India, Kilo Delta, Denton County.
Okay, we picked up 2 stations there. November 5, Yankee Alpha India. That's John and Justin. And November 5, India Zulu Delta. Let's see, I forget your name. I talked to you before the net. We got 2 Denton County check-ins there. So any more check-ins in range of KI5 LET Wise County? Would you like to check into the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net tonight? Please come now.
November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor.
Okay, there was a double, and then I heard November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor. Is that correct?
That's correct.
Top, I got the other one.
Okay, Wayne, I think that's all I'm getting for now. This is KI5LET, back to net.
Okay, let me run those if you don't mind, Top. I did copy Kilo Fox 5, Fox Charlie Tango. I think that was the first one in there that you heard part of, but I did copy him. I've got, let's see, Kilo India 5, Victor India Delta. I've got November 5, Yankee Alpha India, November 5, India Kilo Delta, and November 5, India Zulu Delta. I think that's right. And then November 8, Hotel Romeo Victor. Could you confirm that the IDK, IKD, and IZK are correct?
I think that's just one call there, India Zulu Delta, I'm pretty sure.
Okay, all right, so November 5, India Zulu Delta. We'll log you in, and of course, then afterwards was the N8HRV. I think that I got them all. Is that correct, Top?
That's it, Wayne. Thanks.
Okay, fantastic. So at this time, I think the normal sequence of events is to ask for any late check-ins. Any late check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter relay, please come now.
Whiskey 7, Papa Romeo.
Okay, I got Whiskey 7, Papa Romeo. You must be a local station.
I'm at Hudson Oaks, W7PR, back to net.
Well, I'm very familiar with Hudson Oaks. I don't know what I'd do if HEB wasn't there. All right, any other late check-ins?
Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha X-Ray.
Yankee Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha.
Okay, I got about 2 or 3 of them in here. Let me see if I can't get them. I've got Mac in there, Kilo Juliet 5, Mike Alpha, and then there was another one that was Alpha X-Ray, but there was a double. Let's try the Alpha X-Ray again.
Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha X-Ray, Cleburne.
Okay, Kilo Bravo 5, Sierra Alpha X-Ray. Got a good signal in the feaster, and I think there was one more, if I'm not mistaken.
Relay.
Okay, hold on. Was that you, Romy?
Yeah, somebody beat me, though.
Okay, go ahead, Romy. Let's pick that up.
All right, well, definitely we have Rebecca, Whiskey 5 Tango Tango Alpha. Whiskey 5 Tango Tango Alpha. Evening, Rebecca. And thanks to everyone else that checked in on my list. Appreciate you. There was another station in there trying to get in. November 5 Alpha Kilo Delta or something like that along those lines. If that sounds something like your call sign, come back to me. The November 5 station trying to check in. Come back again. All right, never mind. But we did get Rebecca. Back to you, sir. Sorry. N8WWR.
Relay.
Okay, go ahead, relay.
Okay, there was a Freestone County station. Let me go to my vertical. Freestone County station, come on again, try to check in.
All right, he just came back to me. November 5, Kilo Delta Alpha. November 5, Kilo Delta Alpha is the call sign. N8WWR.
Okay, was that the same one that WXY had?
Possibly. Sorry if it was.
No problem. Was there any other relays?
They're stationed in Freestone County trying to check in.
Okay, I don't hear the Freestone station anymore.
Okay, all right. So let's see. The two stations that I have here now is Whiskey 5 Tango Tango Alpha and November 5 Kilo Delta Alpha.
I also heard a Kilo 5 Lima Zulu in there as well. I don't know if you got him because I'm not on NetLogger, but Kilo 5 Lima Zulu was kind of in there.
Okay, that's the entire call, Kilo 5 Lima Zulu?
Yes, sir. K5LZ, you got a copy or no? Well, you said no copy, but I don't know. Whatever that means. NAWWR.
Okay, so we haven't got a confirmation on Kilo 5 Lima Zulu, is that correct?
He responded. I said, "Do you copy me?" And he said, "No copy." So I don't know whatever that means. I'm trying to look him up here on the QRZ. And yeah, I don't know. NAWWR. K5LZ, you got a copy or no? All right, never mind, Wayne. Scratch that call sign. Sorry. Bye. NAWR.
Okay, let me give one more last check-in call. I did hear a station trying to get in, and I did not copy him, but if there's another station would like to check in for late check-ins to the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net, please come now. Okay, I've got two stations. That's kind of a partial double. I've got Kilo Fox 5 station. Would you come again? Okay, the Kilo Fox 5 Fox Charlie Tango. We got you in the log. I copied you a while ago, but appreciate you continuing to try, but you are in the log. Okay, the other station was Kilo 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo, is that correct? Well, Oklahoma is booming into Peaster, Texas this evening. Bill, glad that you checked in. How do you copy us up there? Well, the conditions are right. I just looked down at the S meter. You're about an S9, but there's a lot of QSB. But thank you for checking in, Bill. I hope you come back and join us each Friday evening. All right, do we have any other check-ins, late check-ins for the North Central Texas 2-meter Simplex net? Okay, do I have any relays?
Relay.
Okay, hang tight, Stephen. Go ahead, David.
Yeah, there's a Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel out of Denton checking in. WD5M back on it.
That Delta Tango Hotel?
Roger. Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. David out of Denton. WD5M.
Okay, Kilo 5 Delta Tango Hotel. I appreciate it, David. Appreciate you getting him in there for us. All right, so let's see, Stephen. It sounded to me like that you made an improvement, but let's get a couple of things out of the way. If you don't mind, stick around, and we'll tinker around with it whenever we get the net a little further along. It's getting kind of late, so what I'd like to do now is I'd like to find out if there's anybody that has checked in that would like to make a call, get a general signal report, and kind of sort of like that. So give me your phonetics, and we'll put you on the list.
I got another check-in.
Okay, Romy, I'll take.
And me too. Copy 5WB.
I got two for you. You can probably hear them. KB5WB. We'll go the ugliest first. Just kidding there, Dave. KB5WB, David, you know I'm messing with you. And then KV5DAN, Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. You know I'm messing with you, David. You know that, right? Back to net control. NAWWR.
Thanks, Romy.
You're on a roll tonight. Kilo Bravo 5 Whiskey Bravo. Good to hear you, David. Glad that you checked in again. I heard you earlier, but I wasn't 100% sure, so you're in there for sure now. And then we got Kilo Victor 5 Delta Alpha November. I think I got those two right, Romy, is that correct?
Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima X-ray mobile.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. And then also Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima X-ray. Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima X-ray. And WB, I'm sorry, I don't know why I said that. I was trying to be funny and it came out wrong. So NAWWR.
That's cool, man.
Okay.
Funny.
Whiskey Juliet X-ray. Okay, I got a copy of Whiskey 5 Whiskey Juliet X-ray. Is that correct?
Simplex is Juliet Lima X-ray.
Oh, okay. All right. Tiffany caught it.
Whiskey 5 Juliet Lima X-ray mobile in Tarrant County.
X-ray. Okay, now there's another, I thought I copied another station that was a Whiskey Delta 5. If that's you, come now. Wow, what a strong signal, Rocky. Whiskey Delta 5 Bravo November Alpha. Wow, that's some good DX tonight. You got a great signal up there. Thanks for checking in. Appreciate it. You copying this okay?
I got it.
Here, so appreciate you checking in. Any other late check-ins? We'll do that one more time, then we'll get the list started. Okay, so if you'd like to make a call to another station or a general signal report and whatnot, give me your call and we'll put you on the list.
Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima.
Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa.
Okay, I've got 2, Alpha India 5 Oscar Lima, Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, Oscar Lima, go.
This is AI5OL, name is Dan, looking for just a general signal report from any station, AI5OL.
A strong S9.
I hear you good.
30 over in Aledo.
Sound good in Mansfield.
Banana.
S8 Weatherford.
Okay, sounds like you're getting out, Dan. Appreciate it. Did you have any other calls you'd like to make?
This is AI5OL to net control to N5 Fox Papa Delta. How are you receiving me at your end? I can barely hear you, Simplex.
Okay, you're Q5S9.
Very good, thank you. AI5OL back to net control.
All right, fantastic, Dan. Appreciate it. Okay, you're up next, Mike. Go for it.
Okay, thanks for doing the net as usual. This is Kilo Foxtrot 5 Victor Sierra Papa. I'd like to make a call to Whiskey Delta 5 Bravo November Alpha WD5BNA. Do you copy KF5 Victor Sugar Papa? Okay, yeah, a lot of QSB. I'm in Weatherford. I'm in Parker County in Weatherford, Texas. Over. Let me swing back up east. Well, he dropped out. He was an S5 earlier. KF5 VSP, give me a signal report, just a general call.
Mike, he was trying to swing the beam around, but Rocky, he's going to be in your direction the same as I am. And he's in Weatherford, just about 15 miles south.
Okay, well, copy him where I had it.
Okay, did you get that, Mike?
Negative. I'm in the vortex here, so I'll go ahead and clear out Wayne and hand it back to you. Kilo Fox 5 Victor Sierra Papa, back to net control.
Okay, very good, Mike. Well, he did copy you, so you were coming in, and I think there was a little bit of mix-up there swinging around, but he got back up on me, and I mean, he just, Rocky is booming in here. Just, I guess you could say solid as a rock, no pun intended.
I'd say so.
All right, so do we have anybody else that wants to get on the list to make a call?
KI5HXK.
Okay, hold up, Gary. Let's see. First one was KI5HXK. Go ahead.
I would like to see if I can reach the Wichita Falls. I think it was WD5BNA. Are you able to read KI5HXK? Well, the meter's not moving, but I can hear you probably I can hear you very clearly, just not moving the meter. KI5HXK, thank you much.
Okay, Keith, any other calls?
No, the Wichita Falls is kind of my family's hometown, so that one was kind of cool.
Oh, yeah. Well, and by the way, your signal's pegging the meter here 60 over, so that setup you got there is doing an excellent job. Okay, next on the list, Gary, KI5UXF. Go for it.
QSL, I copy. It's a little marginable, but I do copy. Go ahead.
Did you get that, Gary? Yeah, I think Gary is going to be a little bit to your east from where you're pointed right now, Rocky. I'm not real sure he's in Alvor.
Okay, well, I can,
Okay, any other calls you'd like to make, Gary? Okay, well, you're doing a good job here. So let's see, were there any other stations want to make a call before we finalize the net this evening?
KJ5FLT.
K5WXY.
KI5LET.
Your turn.
KP5SQ, Gary.
Sure, I'll get in on the Wichita Falls. I can hear Rocky loud and clear. WD5BNA, do you copy KI5NXR? Unfortunately, I may not be making the trip. Back to net.
Oh yeah, he was copying you, Tiffany, but I think his beam is pretty narrow, and you're over in Tarrant County, so no, wait a minute, you're in Parker, but you're over on the other side, so maybe that's the reason why.
Well, I'm south of Aledo, so southeast corner of Parker County.
He said he did have a copy. At any rate, Rocky, Tiffany is over on the southeast corner of Parker County, so she's going to be just a little bit to the east and south of me.
Roger, Roger. Thank you, sir.
All right, confirm a contact. Okay, WXY is next.
Yeah, I'm going to jump in there and try the Wichita Falls station. WD5BNA, K5WXY, Waxahachie. Okay, 145 miles. Thanks for the contact. K5WXY.
Okay, now I got kind of confused and excited here. Tiffany, were there any other calls you wanted to make?
No, sir. Thank you.
Okay, I didn't want to shortchange you there. And the same for WXY. Are there any other calls you want to make?
No, he was about to knock me out of my chair, so I wanted to see if he could hear me.
All right, you can put a check mark by those. All right, SQJ, go ahead, Bob.
Thank you, Wayne. Appreciate it. This is Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec and Juliet asking WD5BNA Rocky, do you copy Kilo Golf 5 Sierra Quebec and Juliet? Yes, sir. Same here. I've got you about S5. A little scratchy, but perfectly readable. Thanks for the contact. Appreciate it. KG5SQJ back to net. Thank you, sir.
Okay, so very good. I guess there's not any others, Bob?
Negative, not for me. Thank you.
Yeah, 5YG. I can hear Rocky down here in Fairfield. That's 202 miles.
Well, we're hoping that more people join in on the 5.8, but even more so that more people start using Simplex. There's a lot of Simplex frequencies that are getting pretty very rarely used. So that's part of what the net is all about. I sure do appreciate everybody checking in. We're running along, but I'm going to make one more call for any other check-ins before we close the net. Okay, Whiskey Bravo 5 Yankee Juliet Lima. Appreciate the check-in. I guess I didn't copy your call letters before, or I don't see them. Okay, did you check in earlier? Okay, well, you got a good signal in the Peaster, Texas, so got some good conditions this evening. All right, any other late check-ins that we can get?
That was a Freestone County station I was trying to relay.
Okay, well, I must have missed that before. I don't have it. Well, I'm trying to run the list quickly here, but I might have missed it, but I didn't see it before. So, at any rate, he's in the log, and we'll sort it out later. I'm sure that Tiffany can get it squared away. All right, so if there aren't any relays for check-ins, we're going to close the net. So this is the last chance.
You missed a few that were going to make contacts, KJ5FLT.
Okay, you want to get on that list?
Yes, sir.
Okay, sorry that I cut it short here. Didn't mean to do that, so go ahead.
Yes, sir. I wanted to call Let me see. KI5 LET top over there, and also I think he was going to call somebody as well. I wanted to get a radio check from him. I've talked to him before, and I've got a different antenna now. I wanted to see if get a radio check from him, and I'm making it to Decatur.
Okay, KI5 FLT. This is KI5 LET. Your S5 on my meter. Clean audio. It's sounding great tonight.
All right, thank you, Top. I appreciate that. Of course, you're sounding great over here. Pretty full meter over this way. Thank you, sir, for the report. This is KJ5 FLT.
Okay, any other calls? All right, well, I don't want to cut anybody short, so I got all night. So if there's anybody else wants to make a call, you can do it right now. Come now.
KI5 LET.
Did I really miss you a while ago, Top?
No, I think I doubled with somebody, so, but it is running long. I was just going to try, see if I could get Dave up in Payne County, Oklahoma. I heard him on his check-in, November 0, Mike Uniform Alpha. Any chance you're still there, you can copy KI5 LET, Wise County. Well, that was 205 miles, a lot of QSB, but I did hear him. And then I also heard Kilo 5 Alpha Charlie Romeo. That's Phil up in Oklahoma, 97 miles. Are you still on, Phil? Okay, well, propagation's been crazy, but I heard Rocky and all the way down into Freestone and Limestone counties, and it's been a good night. KI5 LET, back to net.
Okay, thank you, Top. So if I missed you a while ago, I apologize. I got kind of excited, you know, whenever we got quite a few check-ins there at the last, caught me off guard. But at any rate, before I close it out, is there any other business that need to be conducted? Any calls that need to be made? Any check-ins that want to come in? All right, nothing hurts. So with that, and my voice is going, I'm going to say 73s to everybody. Those going to the Louisville Hamfest, I hope you enjoy it, have a lot of fun. And I guess this weekend is Father's Day weekend, so hopefully a lot of people are enjoying this time with their family. And I want to say special thanks to Tiffany for doing the net logging, and all of the relay stations that were tolerant and helped me with the phonetics this evening. Y'all have a good evening, a good weekend, and we'll catch you next go-around. November 5, Foxtrot, Papa Delta, officially closing the net down.
Thanks for running the net, KI5HXK.
Our little Simplex group is getting together at 12:15 tomorrow at Raising Cane's for lunch. So, this tears going on. Anyway, 12:15 tomorrow. If you guys are welcome to join NAWR.
Did your amplifier trip out there, Romy?
Yeah. Lunch tomorrow at 12:15. The keyers going on this this amp. I gotta get a wire from the radio to the amp. 12:15 tomorrow at Raising Cane's. Anybody who's by the Hamfest, you're stop on by. We're gonna have lunch there, and hope to see you tomorrow at the Hamfest and/or lunch. So, NAWR.
Okay, thank you for the announcement, Romy, and everybody have a good weekend. And again, thank you very, very much for the participation. We'll catch you next time. N5 FPD.
Thanks, Wayne. Good job, buddy. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa.
The guy looking for the Hamfest. It's in Louisville. It's in Louisville at the Vista Ridge Mall. DFW Ham Expo. Look it up. DFW Ham Expo. Right at 35E and the Sam Rayburn. NAWR.
Thanks, Wayne. You did great. KI5 and XR.
In the mall.
Great job, Wayne, KI5LET.
For space.
Okay, thanks everybody.
Yep, tomorrow, NAWWR.
Thanks, Wayne. Let's go, Mavs. NAHRV.
Thanks for running the net, Wayne, AI5OL.
HXK, are you still there? Hello, Keith, are you still there? Or are you unpacking? I guess he's done. KF5VSP.
W5BSD, K5WX1.
W5BSD, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. Do you copy?
Mike's calling you.
Gary, I heard him plain as day there. S4, Whiskey 5 Bravo Sierra Delta. Are you copying KF5 Victor Sugar Papa? I guess it's just propagation. Hello, Gary. You've been loud all night.
Yeah, I was on the vertical trying to call him, and he answered me about the time that you called him.
All right, I'll get out of the way, but Gary, I've been hearing you strong all night long. Have a good night. I'll be monitoring for a bit. KF5 VSP.
Yeah, that Louisiana station popped in, and I don't know if he ever copied me. I sent him an email telling him that I heard him and he was in the log. I was going to ask W5BSD if he also had copied him. W5BSD, K5WX1. Hey, did you copy the Louisiana station?
Yes, I did multiple times before the net, and after the net started,
Okay, and Mike is hearing you out in Parker County, but I thought you did. I just wanted to be sure because nobody else seems to hear him but you or me.
Yeah, I don't know. I heard it clear as day. I mean, most of the time I can hear him super scratchy, but tonight his signal was very readable. I can tell when Mike is keying up this evening. I just can't read it.
Hey, VSD, I got you in here to Grapevine, man. NAWWR.
Fantastic. Right here, like 5
Dude, you're like an S8 over here. It sounds like you're, right over the next county, man. You sound great, brother. Well, I'm glad to finally make a QSO with you there, my man. NAWWR.
Go ahead, Gary.
Okay, that was just my question. I thought that I heard you say that you copied him as well, but then you got covered. Okay, well, I'm glad you were still there because I wanted to ask you, because I want to make sure that at least two of us copied him so that there's no question that he actually was heard and they put him in the log. I did not hear him respond. I don't know that he heard me because I was keying up over net control because I knew nobody could hear him. And I sent him an email letting him know he was in the log and I'd heard him because I didn't think he heard me. I told him about it too, and I told him he could listen to Trey's YouTube thing, and that we would have a moment where there's a little delay, but I told him we'd have a moment that we would call him, and everybody would stand by and give him a few seconds to hear the thing on the YouTube and call. But I don't think he understands. I don't know if he's just not computer literate or what. All right, I don't want to tie it up. I just wanted to double check with you. K5WXY Waxahachie on the vertical.
Mike, I don't know if you were copying me on the vertical, but he could hear you down in Van Zandt County, but I guess you couldn't hear him.
Yeah, you're still coming in really good here, Gary. Are you on the vertical now, you say?
No, I switched to the beam so I could talk to you, but I'm on the vertical to talk to him. I can barely hear him on the beam. He's just, a bar or two, and he's full scale on the vertical.
Okay, buddy. Well, propagation's just on the edge of being spectacular, so it's just giving us little bitty bites. Anyway, I'll stand by for a minute. Thanks for helping me relay there, and thanks for always checking in. KF5 Victor Sugar Papa, Mike in Parker County.
Yeah, I just wanted to confirm with him. He did hear the Louisiana station, and he said the Louisiana station came back to me. I did not hear that. Did you copy that, Mike?
Go again?
I said I wanted to check with the Van Zandt station to see if he had heard the Louisiana station, and he said that he did. He also said the Louisiana station came back to me, but I did not hear him.
Yeah, I heard you come in there. It sounded like you had a path multiple times there with that Louisiana station.
Well, I sent him an email and told him that we copied him and he was in the log, and I guess his name is Keith down in Van Zandt County. He also emailed him last week.
Well, I think it's great that those guys are coming in here out of Oklahoma and Louisiana. Over.
Yeah, I don't think you're going to hear me because I barely heard you, but I heard the Wichita Falls station and worked him, but I didn't hear in the Oklahoma. I did not hear the Oklahoma stations.
Well, all of a sudden you dropped out, Gary. You dropped out.
You as well.
Well, there you're S5 again. But anyway, that's cool that the Louisiana stations and Oklahoma stations are trying every week. Over.
Yeah, I couldn't hear the Oklahoma stations, but I did talk to the Wichita Falls station.
Yeah, you did make contact? You did make contact with Wichita Falls?
Yes, affirmative.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I heard him loud and clear, and then I reached out, but that's just propagation. But that's pretty cool. Over.
Yeah, I could not hear the Oklahoma stations, though.
Yeah, interesting. All right, I'm going to clear out here, but thanks for being there, and always good to hear you. KF5 Victor Sierra Papa, I'll clear with K5 WXY, and I'll be monitoring.
All right, Mike, appreciate it. K5 WXY, Wasatchee.
That was a great signal. I just have no audio. Try it again. Same thing again. This is KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. I'm getting a signal, but I'm getting no audio. KJ5ECH, KF5 Victor Sierra Papa. How copy? Again, your signal's good, S4, S5, but just the volume and the audio is just low. I don't know what radio that is, but it may just be, is it an older radio, or maybe it might need a mic change. I don't know. guy myself. Does it have a mic gain adjustment at all on that radio? Okay, so that may have been you that I was saying that was keying up and no audio, maybe. Yeah. Well, your signal's great. I mean, you know, S5, S4. Of course, I'm on an old boat anchor 100-watt all-mode radio, so it's probably, you know, better than that. But Q5 all the way, and I can't explain it other than the volume of the transmission is just low. That's about all I can say. So you know, if it's an older radio or a potentiometer, just see what you can do. But it's not critical. It's just trying to help you because your signal is stronger than your audio. Yep, your signal went down and the audio is about the same. But like I said, don't get discouraged. Your signal's good. We're hearing you. So I'm glad you're checking in every weekend. Not worse. I mean, I think propagation is dropping a little bit. Your audio is about the same as it's been all night. Signal's dropping a little, and I think that's propagation, but your audio is about the same. Correct. Yeah. The band is fading a little bit, and the audio has not changed. The audio has not changed.
Yeah, it's real low, Mike.
Are you hearing him, Gary?
I am hearing him, and between you and him, he's like a whisper, and you're like, you know, really loud.
ECH, that's a station out in Waxahachie. So your signal is there. It's just the audio is not as amplified as it should be. Go the other way. I'm getting still a good signal, but just no audio.
Yeah, with a dead keeper.
Yep, I got audio now. It's not optimal, but it definitely has audio. So just to be positive